Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. This is the game that whenever I load up and sit in the waiting screen while I'm doing the YouTube side of stuff, I really enjoy that music. It's one of the only games that I just look forward to listening to that while I'm filling in the YouTube side. It's phenomenal. But good evening, hope you're all well. We are back for 2 hours of Genshin Impact this evening. The plan is 2 hours of Genshin Impact. No, we're going to carry on with the event quest. See how much more we can get done. I'm not even going to focus on commissions. That's going to be an afterthought. I want to see how much more of this event we can realistically do. That's my kind of thinking. I just want to say a quick thank you to Simmer. He joined us at the end of the last stream to give us a hand doing a few bosses to get some materials. We were looking for a spear, or a spear part that enables us to make a spear, craft one, essentially. It didn't happen. But massive thank you to Simmer for giving us a hand and giving us a help in trying to do that. As always, Simmer, if you ever need any advice on the Discord, there is a Genshin Impact channel section heading. I don't know what you call it. Jump on there, and there's lots of people that have a lot more knowledge than I do of Genshin Impact who would happily give you any advice you need. Okay, we're straight in tonight. No advertising. I don't generally advertise evening streams. As I say, we're going to try and do more the event quest. The one thing I will say quickly is Physio is back on as of next week. Tomorrow we're doing Rogue. I've already downloaded. Unity is ready to rumble already. Mainly because I don't know how much more we need to do. So because that Unity is done, that's where we need to go. So I'm just trying to get to where we were. Unity is already downloaded, ready to rumble. Tomorrow morning stream will go ahead as Assassin's Creed Rogue. Tuesday is now going to become our streaming day, our Physio, and it will change between that and Wednesdays. So yeah, we're going to have to try and work it out as we go along, I would have said. But that's what we plan to do. Now, anything new we need to look at? I haven't managed to log in away from stream like I wanted to. I originally planned to log in when we could. In terms of Prima Gems, we're about 460 short of anything of 10 wishes. There is mail. Okay, hang on. There's 100 there. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. 100 Prima Gems. We're 360 short now. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. Yeah, 360 roughly short. There's no way we'll get them today. I can guarantee that now. But yeah, we're close to another 10 wishes, so hopefully one of next week's Genshin Impact streams, hopefully, will happen. That's kind of my thinking. We have, if you've missed the last Genshin Impact stream, which was the big stream, the other morning, we did quite a bit. We managed to upgrade our, what do you call it? It's not a weapon, is it? Our thing. I can't think what it's called, which is really frustrating. Anyway, we need to ring 2 bells, basically, next. One is here, and one is all the way over here. So if we ring the first bell, and then we'll head across this way, grab the second. This is how much we've done already. This is quite a way into the event, and if you want to check how the event is going, we've got 10 days. So in theory, what if we get done today, add that on to next week, we could get a decent amount of rewards from this. That's not showing me. We get 50 Prima Gems for doing this one, to be fair. Someone's attacking us from down below. There we go, that guy down there. Ignore him for a minute. That's what I was checking. I know I can do test runs. I was going to check event guidelines. So we just need to, in the realms of Guile, we haven't got to that yet. Yeah, we haven't quite got to some of the parts of this. We have done quite a bit. So we're still going to keep going. We'll probably hit a point where we can't continue. And obviously when that happens, we will have to stop. But until then, we will continue. We are being attacked by someone, aren't we? Who is it that's attacking? I think it's behind us. Kind of ignoring him. Okay, there's some hilly Chelsea of a chest.
Get out of here!
Every chest we get is a bonus because obviously that gives us Prima gems, doesn't it? So it's worth stopping for a second and doing these. She just knocked out 3 of those in one there. He's down as well. Perfect. We have got a new artifact we gained in the last stream. I haven't managed to attach it.
A reward on the
As
road.
I say, I planned originally to have a look at these artifacts and things away from stream. I never quite managed it. So because of that, I haven't managed to do what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm just looking over here because it did say there was something to pick up here. We can see it, we'll grab it now. It's one of the things we need for upgrading. There is one all the way over there. I don't think there's one above us though. Okay. It's worth a little look, I think, just to see if we can grab it. Obviously, the more we can upgrade, the better. So we're heading up to there, by the looks of this. I think we can climb up a little bit here. These are always nice to free rechargeables. Okay, what's this one? This looks a bit different. It's pink. Why is that pink? Like a pink glow instead of just blue. I'm hoping this might have something decent for us. Gorge Guide achievement complete.
Is this an answer from this world?
Fortunately not a decent weapon. I know there's someone trying to attack us because I can hear them. Okay, that's to go up. I want to see what's in here because you never know if you find something just standing around. Doesn't look to be though. That's our way up. And then here we've obviously got to deal with this and deal with those. Okay, so let's deal with this guy first. Fire was the wrong thing to go for, wasn't it? So we'll deal with this guy first and then we'll deal with the purple.
Thunderclap! Take this!
Where's he gone? Okay, he's gone down there. If he comes back up, we'll deal with him back up here in a second. Or are these locked behind us defeating that guy, I wonder? It's all suddenly got dark as well. Now, I don't know if these are locked behind defeating. The bella's been covered in dark mud. Okay, so I think... Don't we need to do... I'm out of charge. When did I run out of charge? That's annoying. I recharged this, didn't I? Lights are back. I ran out of charge because I recharged that, so that's a mistake on my part. Let's deal with this guy because I think that's locked down based on this guy.
Eyes on me!
Should be nearly down. There he is. Now he's down. If we get this guy down, we need to recharge. I can't dispel everything upstairs because of it. So we can recharge here. There we go. Then we need to head back up. Now, we found a way up here. And then from here, I'm just looking around. Never know when you might find something interesting nearby. We need to head up, we know that. That's fine. What was that over? No. Over here, wasn't it? We can head up. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. As I say, we're going to continue on with this event quest and just see how much we can get done this evening. Okay, I think I need to clear the mud, which I think to do that I need to be here. No, wrong button. Ah. So I've cleared some of the mud, or the nodules at least, but not all. So do I then need to go back downstairs to do more? Ah, hang on, this bell. Okay, hang on a second. Because this bell does dispel energy. Like that. There we go. That's one done. So now that's one up. Can we then use this here? Two up. Okay, I get it now. I wasn't too sure what we had to do, but I think I've got it. There's number 3. That's number 4. And then finally... No, that hasn't quite worked. Because there's a bad guy here. Okay. Bad guy decided to arrive and that's why it didn't fully work. But that's essentially what we need to do then. Oh, there's more than one bad guy. Okay, that's an issue. And I'm assuming they're powered up by this darkness. Nice reaction there, that's helped. I'm kind of ignoring one of the guys behind him for a minute.
Lightning flash.
This is going to be a tough fight, I think, to get both of these down. We did level up Bennett in the last stream as well, so that's hopefully going to make a difference.
Get out of here.
Being able to have Bennett as a higher level does help, I think. We have nearly got one guy down here. Nice superconduct. I do need to heal the Traveller here, and he has now defeated one to go. Beidou there, knocking the majority of his shield off in one shot there. That was quite good.
Everybody stand back. Out of the way.
Do need the Traveller in, because I need him to heal, really.
Lightning flash.
My shield is back.
Cool it.
But this is how far we've managed to get with this. I think we're quite a way in to this event quest now. The way it seems, anyway. I think we are quite a way in.
Lightning flash. Freeze.
Trying to do the alternate kind of move there with the different things. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? Thank you for the like, much appreciated. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. There we go. We've survived. That was a fight and a half, but we have survived. So now we can go and ring the bell, I believe. How are you? You're good. Good. So we're continuing on from the daytime stream the other day, where we did quite a lot of this event quest inside the chasm. And that's the first of 2 bells done. We did manage to do some upgrading as well, which is quite cool. Last stream. It was nice to get a decent amount of time into the stream. Okay, so I think this bit's done. We've rang the first of 2 bells. Now, can we see when any of these collectibles are to upgrade the weapon we use? If we can, we'll try and grab them now. If not, we'll have to leave them for the time being. I think they're above us looking at that. It's kind of... No, in fact, there's one that way. It's up there. Okay, we'll go and get that one. As I say, the plan tonight, we're going to continue on with the event, see how far we can get inside the chasm, how much we can get done. I would like to think we can get a decent way in the next 2 hours. If you haven't been keeping up with the daytime streams of our other main game, or our main game, Genshin Impact, our secondary game, we have finished the story of Assassin's Creed Rogue. It was quite a short story, admittedly, but we have managed to finish it. I don't know how many I've got upgrade-wise. Let's quickly check to see how many upgrades we've got, how many more we need. whilst we're here. So yeah, we've finished the main story. Tomorrow morning stream, we're going to continue trying to clear the map as much as possible. Hopefully that will give us an indication then of how much time we need to spend next week finishing off the trophies, trying to get the platinum trophy, hopefully. And if we can, it'll be Unity after that. I'm still impressed that we managed to get through it so quickly, but the story was particularly short. Right, the adjuvant, that was the name I was after. We need 5 more pieces to upgrade the adjuvant again. The next one gives us some upgrade materials. They're the ones who want the wishes. We're about 360 wishes away from 10 wishes again, which we desperately need a spear if we can get that for us. It was extremely short. The story itself, I'm glad I never paid full price for it. The story itself was particularly short, and we didn't rush it. We played our usual style. We tried to clear as we could along the way. Not that you could clear that much as you go, to be honest. Although we did try. There was quite a bit you couldn't do that with. But yeah, extremely short. Surprisingly short, in fact. So we'll be moving on very soon. Okay. We're travelling down here. I know there's an enemy just there. I didn't really need to activate that, really.
Take this!
I just like the idea of sneaking up on him just then.
Get out of here!
So yeah, we'll be moving on to Unity very soon. I didn't realise this. When I purchased Unity, I actually included in when I bought the game, I bought it a while ago, I actually got the DLC, in Dead Kings I think it is, included. Which I wasn't expecting. So we do have the DLC to Unity as well to do. Good evening, Simmer. How are you? I was said to thank you to you at the start of the stream. I know you weren't here. But I was thanking you for joining us in the last stream for giving us a hand with some bosses towards the end of the stream. But thank you for the like, much appreciated. But no, you're not late, Simmer. We've just started. We're carrying on with the event, seeing how much more we can get done here. We've already managed to ring one of the bells this evening already. Come here. Thank you. We've rang one of the bells. We're trying to ring the second one. We head there, I think. There's lots of things here to have a look at. That's the teleportation that I'm after. We want that first, really, if we can. We need 5 more parts to upgrade the adjuvant. So that's something to think about. We're not quite there yet. Aiming for the bells, really, as much as possible. Let's get those done and then move on from there. There is, depending on how much we can get done, we may get enough Prima Gems tonight for 10 wishes. We're about 360 away. It's unlikely, but you do gain quite a lot of Prima Gems, I'm finding, just from doing the story of the event. So there is always that chance. I do need that there. I think that guy's going to stop us ringing the bell. We'll have a look at him in a second. Right, where is this wanting us to go? But yeah, that's going to be the plan. Continue the event, try and get some Prima Gems from it, and then see how far we get in the next couple of hours. As at the start of this, we were only a couple short. Although we gained 100 while logging in as part of a maintenance award or maintenance compensation. So because of that, that's helped us a little bit. Right, I'm going to try and glide across to the other one over there. Trying to keep on top of upgrading the adjuvant where possible is quite important to keep doing that at decent speed. So I think we need 4 more after this one. There's lots of rewards, exactly. If we can get a decent amount of rewards, we can get more wishes. Right, big guy we need to deal with now.
Why do they never miss?
Okay, he's not doing very good.
It's dream work.
Thunderclap! Yeah.
Back at ya.
Lady took a bit of a hit there, didn't she? She was doing a decent amount of damage as well when she took that hit. I think she tends to do quite well. Oh, we do more damage by hitting the legs, don't we? I forgot about these. We do quite a bit of damage if you hit them legs. I'm trying, uh-oh. He's going to knock us off the bridge here. No! That's a big fall. That was a big fall. I had a feeling that would happen once he kind of got spinning up to speed. That's annoying. Okay, is there a quick way up? No. Yeah, that's frustrating. I kind of had a feeling once he started spinning his arms, we were the wrong kind of side of him then. We're going to run out of stamina, I think, to get up here, aren't we? Yeah. Can you stand there? We gain stamina? We can indeed. Good evening, hi, old man. How are you? Pleasantly surprised to catch the stream. Good to see you again. How are things? I'm meaning, I've seen your stream you did the other, I don't know if it's the other day now. I keep meaning to catch up on it. The Civilization one. I'm planning to catch up and watch that. At some point, hopefully this weekend. I used to love Civilization years ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Right, we're going to go back up and see if we can defeat this boss. How did we not die? Well, we lost Beidou, to be fair. She died. Everyone else survived. It was just the one character we annoyingly lost. Has he fully healed? He has, hasn't he? Okay, that's annoying. Can we... I'm going to revive Beidou because I need her. Let us... Wrong button. That wasn't what I wanted to press. I'm going to feed Beidou so she's got some health again. As I think we're going to need her. We have got quite a lot of food, so I don't mind using it, to be fair. She was doing a lot of damage for us there. Okay, so he's restored his full health, which is annoying. Things are good, good, grinding along. I haven't got it. You just got a PS5. Oh, well done. I haven't got Civilization. I didn't even know it was out on console, to be fair. Like I say, I've not played it in many years. Last time I played it was probably, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, probably. I used to love it, though. Just wasted all that food, haven't I, on Beidou, because just gained the ability to heal.
Dodge this. Lightning flash.
Right, got to aim for the legs. They're the weak spot on these, I've noticed. Aim for the legs as much as possible. I'm trying to get through the legs to get that over there if you can. Right. So yeah, aim for the legs. It's definitely the thing with these, I've noticed. As soon as they start glowing red, we've got to aim for the legs.
Cool it.
That shield does save her sometimes, doesn't it? Okay, we're getting there with him. The Ruin Guard. Switch, thank you. Trying to hit that leg again. Don't seem to do as much damage as Beidou does with those legs, though.
Get out of here!
Catch up and chat in a second. I'm just trying not to die. We've already been knocked off once. I don't want to get knocked off again if I can avoid it.
To ashes!
Beidou does seem very strong against these Ruin Guards. I'm not too sure what it is, but it works. She just seems to really cut them down to size.
Get out of here!
Come on. To be fair, he's nearly down. He is down, in fact. There we go. That is the Ruin Guard beaten.
I'll keep this close.
Every time we do a chest as well, I'm keeping a lookout in case we get a decent spear. It's not happened as of yet. Civ 6 was on sale for $12. Oh wow, I'll have to have a look. I haven't played... What's it like on console though? Because I remember playing on PC years ago. And obviously on PC it's a lot easier to play because you've got that ability to click and point and click. But yeah, I used to love Civilization. Civilization is one where you build a civilization up from scratch. It was a very, I can't remember how, I don't know the best way to describe it. That didn't work. Yeah, I don't know the best way of describing it, to be fair. You basically start, okay, we can't do that one. We start at the beginning of man kind of thing, and you land on some area, and you build up, build cities, and you get bigger and bigger, and yeah, turn-based strategy. That's what I was kind of after. My explanation was kind of going a bit off-piece there. Turn-based strategy game, sort of complicated, risk, religion. Yes, exactly. Turn-based with risk, religion. One, yeah, you've got the High Hole Man's got a couple of streams up on his channel, which I've been meaning to kind of have a check out this weekend, hopefully. So it's definitely worth a look. I just don't know what it's like on console. As I say, I've not played for many years. I would think console might be alright, but it just depends on how the control mechanism works. Why did he fall down? I didn't want him to fall down. There we go. We got him down anyway. While we're here, let's quickly mine the rocks. Some Nautilus Jade. Right, we're heading up. I'm assuming we're going to meet some more bosses, if the Ruin Guard wasn't enough. And we've got to ring the second bell. We've already rang one. I would guess there's going to be another boss here. Can I do anything with this? Yes, we can. Interesting. Okay. I want that there if we can as well. And 2. Okay. I think I need to go higher. Someone to follow as well. Always nice when you get someone to follow. Where's that going? There's 2 of them. Where are you just going in circles? Normally they lead you to a chest, don't they? They seem to be going in circles. What's going on here? Okay. There's obviously something else we've got to do here, isn't there? How do you find the Whole Home Man on YouTube? Just search his name. It should come up, and just change it to channels. It should come up that way, I think. I think also, if you go to my channel... Sorry, my other half's messaging me for some reason. Yeah. If you go to my channel, I believe... If I'm wrong, I really apologise, because you should be. I believe his channel is one of my suggested channels. It's not on there. I updated all my suggested channels. I apologise, Mr. The High Man. I thought I'd put yours on there as well. Yeah, should pop up though. I wouldn't think many other people have the same name. To be fair. Right, what do we need to do here? There's obviously something different I've got to do to light all 4 up. So that one's still going. That one's not. That one is. Okay. So that one's not anymore. There's obviously something we need to do. They're both together. This one kind of goes off. Anything else here? There's another Ruin Guard over there. This one and that one over there go off. By the looks of things. Kind of tells me there's something else to do here. I wonder if one of these needs to be the one near the ones that go off. Because 2 seem to stay on. So if you're there, do you stay? If I walk away for a minute, will you stay on now? I think that's it. So if we go to the other one round us, now this one's off. This was the one I want off. I want this one back on. So I think we need to put one of these near the ones that go off. Hang on. And we need to go to the 4th one, is my guess. It's so on. Bear with me. Do you do all your channel stuff on a laptop or PC? if you do, if you go to your channel and go to, so I'm just, apologies for everyone watching the stream, I'm just going to talk the Hi-Ho Man through this. Go to your channel and go customize channel, and then on that option, you've got a choice of different boxes to put on. Mine's been really slow right now, which isn't helpful. So you've got channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed, returning video for returning subscribers, and then featured sections. On your featured sections, one of them is your suggested channels. And I put my suggested channels. Was what I put in mine. And in fact, I've just added yours to that list. I think I need to publish in a second, but I should have just added yours to that list. I have indeed. I haven't put a specific order to it, but your name is now in that list. I keep meaning to update it and stuff. I do forget about it from time to time though. You can't do it on your phone. That's the only thing I found. I think you can only really edit that kind of stuff on a laptop or PC. Yeah, you should be able to have a look on the laptop or PC and you should be able to sort it out. Right, we need to try and figure out what this puzzle is. There's obviously something we need to do here. I still think we need to go up as well, and I think these will help us do that. No, the bell is actually downstairs. Okay. So that's telling me the bell is downstairs, but I wonder if we need to get into there somehow. Don't need that at the minute. So we've got to, okay, the bell is in the middle, underneath by the looks of things. I wonder if this is something we need to do to get inside. That one stays on. There's 3 others that don't, so that tells me, obviously we need to do something with these 3 others. One is here. So if these guys stay near the ones that don't go on, I think they stay on. There we go. So what I need to do is send the other one round to this one to keep this one on. Don't want to go too far. Has it gone too far? It's gone too far. That's annoying. What about, hang on, if we move this one back round this way. Didn't stop for the one I wanted to be. Yeah, no worries about it, no worries at all. Went for mobile, yeah, I think obviously you are restricted in what you can do from mobile, that's the thing. I've got a feeling I need to be on that one because it's set slightly back. Don't want these both to move. You stay there. Okay. I think because the other one's set slightly back, we need to stay near that one. So this one needs to go there and stay there. Well done. There we go, we mastered it. Precious chest incoming.
A reward on the road.
It's always nice when these things work out. Okay, I know we should be heading over there, but I want this first. We need 3 more for another adjuvant upgrade. You always do get a sense of satisfaction when you finally figure some of these puzzles out. We've missed something there as well. There we go. Right, up we go. Okay, there's obviously something to do here as well. So, we need to activate both these lights would be my suggestion. And then this now activates. We can open the door. And inside here should be the bell. I haven't used Chow because I haven't managed to upgrade him any further, to be fair. He is still sitting there wanting to be part of the team. But at the minute, Kaya helps us more at this point. Until we get a spear, I can't see him being useful for us, unfortunately. I think that spear would be all the difference, to be honest. You got a capture card, just don't got... Yeah, you see, that's the thing. For a capture card, you need a decent computer to work with it, don't you? Once all my insurance stuff is all sorted out, that's my plan. Capture card, decent laptop to run alongside, and all that good stuff, the channel should get a lot better. Because that's my big reason I don't advertise currently, is I don't feel the channel's in a good enough state to do so. Does that make sense? So I barely advertise because I just feel like it's not good enough to advertise in that regard.
Take this.
So my plan is, once all the insurance is done and if we have to move and all that is dealt with, we'll be in a lot better position. In fact, tomorrow, so I think the way things work in this country, because I'm now registered disabled,
where have you been hiding?
which I've got to kind of come to terms with a bit better, I think. We're actually going to go and view a mobility car tomorrow. So one that's dedicated for my other half to use for me when I need to go to appointments and stuff. That will be wider doors and things like that. And can put the wheelchair in the back and stuff like that, which I'm still not keen on using. Let's just try and... I had to use it when I went away because I was in bits
If you ever
after
want to
a
trade
few hours.
tactics, I'm always ready.
But I kind of need to deal with the fact that I need to use it. Maybe you get a spear from Gacha. What do you mean by Gacha? Do you mean from this? Well, we're not far off 10 wishes. And there is a possibility of a decent 4-star spear from the wishes. So it is possible. But yeah, I don't know, there's always things I'm kind of apprehensive about. And I don't want to kind of accept if I can avoid it. Right, nice chest here. Right, we know full well what we need to do here. The Ruin Guard's going to be the next thing, isn't it? So I think we need to wake this guy up, because he's in front of our bell for a start.
Everybody stand back!
Go full pelt, try and get as much damage in very quickly as possible. Damage the legs where we can here. Vader on. So once we defeat him, we should be able to ring the bell, and that's both bells then done. And then I think that's this quest complete, which will be even more Prima Gems there and then as well.
Get out of here! Take cover!
So yeah, we should be on for a decent amount of Prima Gems come the end of this, hopefully.
Oh, so sorry.
So be careful with Bennett, he is close to being
Going in!
killed, so we're going to be a bit careful with him in a minute, although that should have just helped. Ruin Guard's nearly down already. You can watch out for his hands there.
Lightning flash.
Bennett back in. Trying to get his move away before the Ruin Guard kind of squashed him. Round the back. Come on, Ruin Guard, you're down. The Ruin Guard is down. Did we get no rewards from the Ruin Guard? That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Right, now we can ring the bell. And that is the second bell of 2 done. And hopefully, you know, hopefully that's more... You mean rolls? I thought you did. It's just because I've not heard you say gacha really before. Normally you say wishes, that's all. These things happen. I've just got to deal with it in my head sometimes. It's just a bit difficult sometimes. Yeah, we're still doing Dirt 5. We purchased the DLC when it was on offer the other week as well. So because I said to him, look, your choice. We've got probably about 10 more episodes, maybe more left. And I said, look, the DLC is on offer. You've got 5 days to make a decision. If you want to continue recording it with me, we'll do the DLC, which is an extra 100 races. And those are new cars, which we've been using in some of the videos recently. And he said yes. So we purchased DLC. We'll be doing a lot more soon. There's not many good spears. No, that's the annoying thing. I need a decent spear. Otherwise, I don't think he's that viable at the minute. No worries, guys. Thank you to Hi Ho Man. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Right, let's ring this bell and see what's next. Okay. It could just say, event finished. Here's all the load of Prima Gems. Job done. I don't think it's gonna. No. It's not going to, is it? Why is it never that easy? Right. Approach the dark fog. So we've got to go back a bit. There is something above us I would like to collect if we can. What's our best way out of here? Okay. There is, above us, there is another of the adjuvant upgrades we need. I think that will leave us 2 required if we can grab this one and work out exactly where it is. I'm assuming, is it on top of where we were? It's up there. There we go. To grab this, we need 2 more to upgrade the adjuvant another level. I think that only gives us upgrade materials though for the next level. I think it's after that we get wishes again. There we go. So I think that's 2 more needed. Now we've got that lumen spar. There's actually only 2 good spears for him, which are both fire. Oh really? Okay. Chances of us getting one of those is probably very small, isn't it? Right. Well, is there anything else to pick up here before we can fast travel? I want to know what he's doing over there. I kind of in 2 minds. Do we deal with him? Will that give us anything inside that gate, or is that something we're going to come back to maybe? Possibly come back to. Let's see where the quest is taking us into this middle area. Okay. Let's head to the middle area. We can always fast travel back to this area anyway. I want the story to keep moving for the event, because that way, that's where your Prima Gems are. We've got to approach this fog. Okay. I'm not sure I want to. I don't know if I'm going from the wrong side either, actually. No, I think we're okay. Let's see what happens. I'm assuming more bosses. You think we'll do? Yeah, I just need that 4-star spear, don't I? That's what we need. Okay, 2 bosses, Agnar and Egil.
The abyss has come.
Okay.
Get out of here!
This is going to be interesting, isn't it?
Why do they never miss?
We are doing some damage, just not very much.
Everybody stand back!
Traveller back in there so we can heal a little bit as well. Okay, this is going to be a tricky one. Trying to focus on one at a time, I think, is our best bet, where possible. Their attacks do damage, don't they? Concentrate on Egil first, I think. If we can concentrate on Egil and go from there. Baidu is nearly down, annoyingly. That could be an issue. He got hit before he could do his fire attack. So he got enough for his... No, hasn't got enough for his big attack. Yes, he has now. I need to get Bennett in, really, to heal. I'm trying to go do his special. He didn't have it, annoyingly. And now he's got a shield as well, which isn't helpful.
Eyes on me!
Peace be with you.
That shield is very strong.
So got some kick.
We've nearly lost Beidou. She's down. We've lost Beidou. We've nearly lost the Traveller. In fact, we've nearly lost them all. How did we get to that position of nearly losing all of them in one shot? Okay. Let's quickly heal. That happened really quickly. Now I just having to kill them both in 1.5 minutes. Yeah, no, stop that. Right, we need to heal everyone. I need to bring Beidou back. Right, okay. What I'll do is we don't use food enough. I'm going to put the buffs on as well, I think. We need it. We suddenly lost lots of health very quickly there. Obviously, we need to be careful how much food you're giving them because they won't eat lots and lots and lots. not too bad. And that does, yeah, that's not bad. I don't mind the ones that actually give you, regenerates health over time. I like them ones. And downside now, some of them are very full. But if we do physical damage, attack, I think we'll increase attack. I think that's a good one. Where's defense? We'll take that one as well. I'm not worried about stamina. And sheer cold obviously isn't an issue. Okay. I think we're ready to go back into this. Thing is, they're not massively far off being defeated. I don't think anyway. I know fire on the fire one isn't really the idea, is it? That shield, we've got to get that shield down. Ah, if we attack this thing here, that's the shield, isn't it? Beidou's knee down already. Okay, so we've got to do attacks on this thing there who's now just disappeared.
Adventure time.
Okay, that was annoying. I thought I had it then in terms of taking that shield away. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to. We are struggling. Right, there's a shield over here again. I think we need to deal with that, don't we? I've nearly lost the Traveller. In fact, we nearly lost everyone again. So it's not physical attacks that damage that I've lost, Kaya. We may have got to our limit in terms of how much we can do in the event looking at this. I don't know how much food I can feed them either now, because I think they're all quite full. Can't restore Kaya to the team. Yeah. We may have gone for the most we could actually get to, maybe. I don't know. There's always that limit you're going to get to, isn't there? I think we might be there. Okay, we're going to have to wait a minute to bring Kaya back. Don't think it's worth feeding that. I need Bennett for his healing properties. Do you think we need to change our team for this part? You could be right. I can't change it during battle though, can I? Can I change team during battle? Hang on, wrong button. I'm in the wrong menu, aren't I? You need to change it before. Yeah, I think we definitely need to change our team. I think for this fight, we've got that difficulty.
Take this. The truth shall set you free.
I think if once we die, because we're going to get to that point, we're going to need to look at changing the team. I keep running out of stamina as well. Something I've noticed. Right, this is further away this time. Yeah, I definitely am out of stamina quite a lot. Assuming that doesn't do anything. I could bring Kaya back, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. My stamina seems really drained. And all my normal stuff just depletes. So yeah, we need to do the damaging that, don't we? But we need to change our team.
Take this.
So I'm assuming that can't be damaged by physical attacks by the looks of it. No, it's gone again.
the worth of joy.
I think we did quite well to get as far as we did with these guys, but we're now in a position where I think we are down. We could heal, but I think healing now would probably be a waste of food. Unless I can get one down. We've nearly lost Beidou as it is. Her special's done though.
Power that ended Huston!
And hope find you.
Oh, one is down. Right, okay, stop. We've defeated one. I wasn't going to bring anyone back, but we've defeated one, so now I'm going to. Let's bring back the Traveller. I wasn't expecting to beat one of them. I thought wouldn't have a chance. Traveller's back. Beidou needs to eat badly. She's not going to eat anymore after that, is she? Okay, we've got one to beat. This is still doable. I gave up, but I kind of think this is doable. We obviously need to wait 120 seconds to bring Kaya back. I don't know if we've run out of time for these. Is probably worth sticking in one again. I just don't know if they're already on, so this may be a waste. Did I see we had something that did help us with stamina? Because I'm struggling with stamina. No need to rush. No, absolutely. We are struggling with stamina, although there's only one to dodge now. Let's use it. Okay. We only have 3 team members, but hopefully we can still do this. No need to rush. No, exactly. We're just going to plan it, take our time.
Why do they never miss?
We need to dodge that attack. So Bennett's going to be the one we need to focus on here, I think. In terms of using.
Off we go! Adventure time! Take cover! Ow.
I probably could wait to hit that attack. My downside to that is, though, I don't want him hit while we're fully charging it. I don't know. Beidou's attack may still do damage. I know, obviously, the Electro on Electro. No damage at all there, was it? Okay.
Get out of here!
Nearly beaten the shield.
Off we go!
Okay, got to be careful with Bennett. If we lose Bennett, we lose that ability to damage that shield by the looks of things. So I need to be careful with him.
Adventure time!
Shield is down.
Shall endure.
Wow. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. I do need to bring Kaya back in a second. But yeah, somehow we've done it. Wow. Curious Cube, 50 Prima Gems. And the next part of the quest is ongoing. Wow, okay. Right. That was incredible. I honestly didn't think we was going to do that. Let's just grab our achievements as they're more Prima Gems and keeping an eye on when we can do 10 wishes. I don't think we're massively... well, we're still going to be a couple of hundred, I think. We also gained them. So the Fathomless Flames. We should have read about these. It may have given us an indication of how we could defeat them. I didn't know that. The monster of the Abyss already sings of the warmth of its dark flames. Some of his attacks will apply the brand of the abyssal flame and they will damage the characters. These brands will explode after a short while, causing the whole party to lose large amounts of HP. That's why our health was dropping so dramatically then. You may be able to use shield to prevent the brand from being applied. Your active character can succumb to HP loss resulting from the brand's explosions. When the Abyss Lecter, Fathomless Flames, enters a state where it's defended by a shield of abyssal fire, destroy its dark fire furnace to deplete its shield more easily. Again, we kind of guessed that a little way in. We didn't know that at the start. And the Abyss Lecter, Violet Lightning. The creature of the Abyss Order that calls upon thunder and lightning and praise of the darkness. It possesses some ability to disrupt elemental powers, and some of its attacks will drain characters' elemental energy when dealing damage to them. Again, we noticed we weren't gaining elemental energy. Didn't know why. Should have read these originally, shouldn't we? Okay. In terms of Primogems, we are 260 away. Okay. And we're heading over here. I want to go and heal, but I don't know how far away. Where are we going to be? I could come from there and maybe float down. I want to heal Kaya, but obviously... okay, I think we might be right for a minute. We'll see. I'm missing... There's something here to pick up as well. Up there. How do I get up there to pick that up? Knowing we can upgrade the adjuvant very shortly, I'm just saying, is there a way up? I don't think we can get up there anytime soon, can we? In fact, it's not... Is it there? Yeah, it's up there, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. There's one there. Okay, there's one up there. This is where we're heading, by the looks of things. We can already buy two sums of the other. We probably could, to be fair, couldn't we? I just looked at that and thought, that's a possibility. Why do we have to... We just had a massive fight. I don't want another fight straight away. We haven't got much choice, have we?
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
At least we can heal everyone quickly. Obviously, Kaya's missing out on the healing abilities.
Why do they never miss?
Yeah, we probably could buy enough to have 10 wishes in total. That's a good shout. Okay, let's get to a point of where there's another fast travel or something similar. We know there's something up there. Oh, we're gonna climb up because I know how close we are to being able to upgrade the adjuvant a second time or another time. I think it's our 5th or possibly 6th time. Okay, so I think we need one more now for another upgrade. If we see any more around, we need to try and grab it. And while we're here, we've got to go and speak to... Why is there something shining over here at me? No, we're not a high enough level to do that just yet. Just currency, I think that wasn't it, just Mora? Okay. So let's go and speak to over here. First of all, let's go and grab these. Currency is only used to buy 4-star characters. It's a good point. Maybe we should look at that, as you say. I think that might be a good idea. Okay, let's speak to Xinquang, see where she wants to take us next. Because there's a new adjuvant symbol appeared on the map. So we'll see where that wants us to go. And then we'll have to think about these wishes as well. But I think you might be right, Simmer, to be fair. Okay, I'm going to have to read this, because obviously, even though it's an event, they don't talk themselves, annoyingly. Good evening. I don't know how to say that. Zephyra? How are you? It's great to see that you're alright. What? What were those two creatures? I've never seen anything like that. Alright, there's no need to be so strict. I won't risk provoking them, I know. How did you get in front of us? Good point. How did you get in front of us? We came through a hidden mine on the western side that just so happens to let us get around the areas infested with the black matter and the strange creatures below. Why don't we do that then? Are you alright? I'm fine. The road is pretty hard to find and no mistake. It might have been some sort of path the treasure hoarders carved out en route to their loot stashes, but I can't imagine them wanting to come this far down either. Well, our campsite isn't too far away. Let's talk as we go, shall we? Okay. There's a campsite along the way. There is also another upgrade here. Another adjuvant part we need. There it is. These blue things, I keep hitting them. I suppose I think I'm meant to. I don't know. They run around a little bit. We're heading this way, aren't we? So we may be able to upgrade the adjuvant next, which will also may give us Prima Gems. Oh, we've got a chest here. A few more Prima Gems.
This close.
Okay, we're still going up to the next campsite. We still need to bring Kaya back. That's my other concern. Once you can fast travel, makes life easy, doesn't it? We'll get a few more Prima Gems from this as well. I'm amazed at how far into this event we're able to go, as I still feel we're quite underleveled for it. Okay. Xingguang's over there. Got a feeling we can upgrade. There is also an upgrade material around here somewhere. So we can obviously craft here as well. Cliffo's here, the former treasure hunter. Where is that upgrade material? Whenever I see someone, I just want to grab it there and then. Right down here. Let's grab this. Just in case I'm one short, let's grab this now. I think we get upgrade materials for this next one, not Prima Gems or wishes. Let's have a look.
The smell coming from the mines has changed again.
It's a long event. Also, once you finish the event quest, you'll be able to participate at the event. Yeah, it's kind of an event slash a pre-event, isn't it? I've read the event thing and it says there's something else coming afterwards. Oh, okay. I don't want to hear about the camp. I just wanted to be able to upgrade, but I think we've got to wait to have spoken to Xingguang. Yeah, I think I am skipping that chat, mainly because I want to upgrade. I don't think I can just yet. We got a sugar. Not sure why. Should have read it, shouldn't I? Oh, there we go. Refine the adjuvant. So we have enough to do the next level, which will give us talent level up material. Won't give us the wishes, annoyingly. There we go. Upgraded. We need another 7 more now. I don't think we'll be able to finish it either, to be honest. I just wanted to see how far we could get and possibly just obtain as many rewards as we could along the way, to be fair. That would be quite good to get. If we can get the Northlander billet trove, that would give us a spear, wouldn't it? The polearm billet. Yeah. If we can get the adjuvant to level 9, that would give us what we need. Whether we can do that, I don't know. But yeah, the whole point of this just was just to see really how far we could get. We have gained. There we go. Yeah, the whole plan was just to see how far can we get as we are. So we're still 251 away. I think it's 51. We've also got 5 normal wishes as well, annoyingly. Yeah, I'm expecting to hit a point of where we can't go any further. I kind of expected that in the last morning stream where we spent 3.5 hours. I honestly thought I'd have hit a wall then, and we didn't. Surprisingly. So before we speak to Xingguang, are you suggesting we don't have time to finish it on the stream? We've got 10 days and we've got 2 streams next week. So we've got a long stream of 3.5 hours next week, and we'll have an evening stream of 2 hours. And even then, after that, if you've got 10 days from now, we have got possibly 3 streams to do to try and get the event finished. Good evening, Dennis. How are you? It's weird not seeing you play Assassin's Creed. Well, to be fair, Assassin's Creed, or the franchise of Assassin's Creed, has been our main playthrough subject for quite a while now, obviously stopping for Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. But our secondary live stream game is Genshin Impact. It was something that was suggested to us by subscribers that we decided to give a go and loved it ever since. So yeah, I can understand how it's weird not seeing us play Assassin's Creed. We are so close to finishing Assassin's Creed though. I am just going to disappear to quickly go and heal because I want Kaya back. So, we'll go and speak to Ninkwong in a second. Before we speak to Ninkwong, should we do these wishes and see if we can get a spear, possibly? Okay, we can fast travel straight back now. Back down here. There we go. I've got it, but I haven't played it. I've never played it. I've had it, I think since it was a PlayStation Plus free game, but I've never actually played it. I think I downloaded it because I was going to give it a look, and then I just never got round to it, to be fair. Do you play yourself? Let's speak to Ningguang then. I'm kind of contemplating, do we do the wishes and hope for a 4-star weapon? What's the next? The only problem in console is you press A. There's another 40 Prima Gems. Taking out the Abyss, Lecter's lurking here. You discover that Xingguang has seen the symbols on the key-like object that Lecter's left behind somewhere else. I don't know how much we've got to get through to get another 40 Prima Gems. That would leave us about 200 short. What do we think, Simmer? Do we do the wishes or speak to Xingguang? That's the decision we've got to make. Let's just talk to her, and then we'll discuss wishes afterwards. It's free, yes. You play it, dude. What do you think of it? Like I say, I've got it. I've downloaded it. I've just never looked at it. I've done that with a lot of games, to be fair. I just haven't had the chance. It looks one of those things that's quite complicated to learn, but once you learn it, it could be really enjoyable. Okay, I need to read this out because obviously she doesn't talk, as it's an event, not a main quest. Oh, hello there. Is there something you need? You're coughing away. You sure you're okay? I'm alright, really. The air down here is just kind of thin, which doesn't sit too well with me. Ah, yes. This is the map that I drew earlier. I'm not coughing for her. That would hurt me more than it's worth at this point. Well, that feels better. You best rest up. Don't go running around all over the place now. Speaking of maps, I've got one for you as well. It's a map of the 2 strange bells. Seems like it's something his dastardly Fatui left behind. Thank you. I'll incorporate this new location into my map. Wait a moment. Did you say Fatui? They've tunnelled into this place as well. Certainly looks like it. Looks like we've got to be even more careful while exploring the chasm. Speaking of which, we found this. You've been around here more, Xingguang. So you probably know what this is used for, right? This, I think I found a gate with a symbol similar to this one somewhere deeper down. Oh, sorry, if I remember correctly, you could hear the wind behind that gate. I'm quite sure that there should be a large open space behind it for us to explore. Wonder what relationship that thing has to the gate. Might be a key of some sort. Xingguang's right. This is a device used to unlock the gate. Who's Key Dive? Don't think we've met him yet. Where did you come from? A hello before joining the conversation might be nice. Traveller's getting a bit annoyed there. So I was just too eager to say that strange device is indeed used to open doors. I once looked into similar devices, and just as luck might have it, the device in your hands is an exact match to the one in my research lab. Fortunately, neither alchemy nor basic mechanics can help us understand the energy held within these devices, nor can they explain the principles behind their ability to unlock and lock gates. Research lab, aren't you a paleontologist? We'll ask about the research lab. We, Amerta, take a rather dim view of those who rely purely on theory. That said, we often have to work with those blockheads from Spantamad all the same. Well, that's all I can tell you. There isn't much else to be said with regard to the academia. Sometimes the answers the traveller can give are brilliant. I love some of the answers. Oh, I have a pillow right here. You can keep talking. You can keep going. Not that we'll understand or anything, of course. I think sometimes the sarcastic answers are the best answers, especially when you're talking to Paimon as well. Are you the only one who wants a child rerun? We haven't actually got child, so I wouldn't mind one. To be fair, I'm sure other people have a different opinion, but I wouldn't mind one. How are you this evening, anyway? I did say hello earlier. Sometimes I say hello and people are in and out of the stream and they don't hear. I just like to make sure everyone knows I've said hello. Good as one who never stopped playing, and I mean never. And I still watch anime. Oh, wow. Great game, but here and there. Oh, nice. I'm going to have to give it a go then, aren't I? The Master Jewel. How difficult is it to pick it up, do you reckon? Oh, no, it's fine. I didn't mean for you to apologise. I was just making sure you didn't think I was being rude and not saying hello more than anything else. You're busy studying. I hope the studying's going well. I'm not too bad, thank you at all. Not too bad at all. Okay, back to Key Dive. Oh, I'll stop. I didn't form this exploration team to divulge all their secrets or something. Whatever the case, if we're able to find the gate that Xinhuang spoke of, we'll be able to use a strange device to open it. Let's go together then, shall we? Ever since you shared this new map with me, I've been left with this last section unmapped. Just thought that we could... Oops, sorry, we could get it all done in one go. Sorry. I can't do the coughing. We can leave the map thing aside for now. Have you had close contact with that black muddy stuff at any point? Of course she has. Oh, I'm fine. The environment's just not sitting too well with me, I mean, this is nothing for a true adventurer. Nothing? Hey, you better wake up, you hear? You're the only person, I repeat, the only person in the whole team who has shown such serious negative reactions during this process. She's getting ill, isn't she? We have to send you up to the surface to rest. If we go now, there's still time. She's not going to leave. All right. Don't look at me like that. Do whatever you want. It's not as if I'm your parent or anything. Will you really be fine? Key Dive, do you mind explaining? I kind of want him to explain. He obviously knows something about the mud more than we do. I'm telling you this out of goodness of my heart. Don't take it for a reason to violate the strictures of the academia. I'm sorry, I cannot divulge the details, but Xinhuang has got to get some distance from the thing under the chasm. No, she has to leave the chasm itself. Wait, what? Come on, you're talking in riddles. Are you just annoyed that Xinhuang's not well or something? She is very sick, yes, and if no one takes it more seriously, it really will be too late. All right, please, just stop it. She knows she's ill, doesn't she? I joined this team of my own accord. I'm not going to change my decision based on what others say. Yes, and I suppose that, as an adventurer, your primary concern is the remuneration. If you're willing to leave, I'll make sure you're compensated. It'll be quite the generous package. The representatives from Leeway will understand as well. I can't see her leaving. I'll have to excuse myself now. The area Soldier Boy cleared out needs remapping. I shan't waste your time any further. Right, Soldier Boy, I'll head to that gate I mentioned before later. That's where you're heading as well. We can meet up there. She knows you're sick. This kid is not to be reasoned with at all. You're being too harsh. Exactly, you were so curt. And you didn't explain anything either. Is there any wonder that you ticked her off? I just didn't expect that she would have literally no concern for her life at all. You know what? Forget it. She can do what she wants, and then she'll regret it later and ask for help. That's how young people are. Always got to take a hit or two before they learn. What exactly is wrong with Xinhuang? What we're facing is, in essence, very similar to the anomalies on Dragonspine, in the sense that their source is something alien to this world we know, and involves the clash of two energies. So I'm assuming it's the clash of Pyro and Electro, isn't it? And that is why we had to get you on the team, Soldier Boy, since you're able to manipulate the elements without the use of a vision. For normal people like us who neither have visions nor can manipulate the elements, these anomalies are malignant, even fatal. Those who have close contact with the source of the anomalies may begin to lose touch with the world. Some will weaken swiftly, and even... So Xinhuang is in trouble. That's as much as I can say. Wait, then what are we supposed to do? Should we chase after her? It's her choice. We can't just stand by and watch. We should at least try. Or don't let me delay you either way. I'll leave you to your own business. There is still a great many secrets for us to discover down here. And if you meet Xinhuang, please take care of her on behalf of the rest of us. That's another area now mapped out for us at least. But yes, Xinhuang is extremely ill by the looks of things. The prodigal son has returned. You know more than I do, Simo, in terms of reruns. Does the pancake buff stack? Probably not, no. Also, hi, I got to get to the platinum on rank today with Star Deck. Oh, you got to platinum. Oh, nice. Exodia is overpowered now. Like I said, I'm gonna have to have a look at it, aren't I, and give it a go. I do love them. I used to love all them kind of things. I can't remember what's the name of the one. Magic the Gathering, stuff like that. I used to love all that when I was younger. And I just haven't had the time to have a look at any of these things anymore. But yeah, I saw that and got it, and just never had time to even start it. I need to have a look. Hit them with the Grand Slammerage. Right. We made it through. We defeated the bosses. We have a key to the Stony Hall. And now we need to travel to the gate that she mentioned. Back to the present. Was watching like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, we've managed to defeat the bosses. I'm trying to have a look at the quests. So obviously the rewards, we still need to do more before we get them. So we need to head to this next area. We've upgraded the adjuvant. I'm assuming we now just have to leave and keep heading down by the looks of things. We have 1 upgrade for the adjuvant currently. I think we need another 7 to upgrade again. These things blow up if you get too close, so we've got to stay away from those. But we're heading for the doorway. I feel like I need them to blow up because we're kind of stuck.
Lightning flash!
There we go. It's a way to make them blow up. So I think we're heading down. Seems a long way down. You need to try it. You should give Genshin Impact a go. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think the storytelling is really good. The characters are good. Obviously, it's a gacha game, so good characters involve a lot of luck. And generally, my luck is horrendous. Obviously, last stream, last 10 wishes we did, we could gain the banner character, a 5-star character. But that we were due one, so it kind of worked out in that respect. But yeah, I'm glad that the subscribers, you guys, suggested giving it a go, because I wouldn't have touched it otherwise, because it's not normally my style, but I've loved every minute of it so far. And there's still so much to do. We've still got the Inazuma quest to continue on with. Once we finish this event quest, I need to go down now. Running out of stamina. There we go. Yeah, still so much more to explore and see. Okay. We got any adjuvant upgrades to pick up? Not by the looks of things. I think we're still heading further down, aren't we? When did I lose? When did we take damage with the Traveller? He seems to be damaged. I didn't think we had any damage. We're actually taking damage whenever we fall like that. I thought that stops us getting hurt. But actually we are taking damage. Interesting. I played Deadpool a long time ago on PlayStation 3. I haven't tried Elden Ring. A few people have asked us about it. My concern with Elden Ring, and I don't know if it's warranted or unwarranted. Bear with me a second. A new enemy we don't know about, so we need to have a quick read of this to know how to defeat them properly. That's what we should have done with the 2 Abyss Lectors. So we're not making that mistake again. My issue with Elden Ring is the lack of story. And I like a good story. So my only concern with it is the lack of direction. I've spoken to a few people that have played it, some have loved it, some have become annoyed with it. All of them say you should give it a go though. So I'm kind of still on 2 minds. I probably won't pay full price for it, to be fair. I'll wait till it's reduced a little bit. But yeah, I'm considering giving it a go. I know there's a few people that have said you should play it because we want to see you rage out on stream, because I don't do that. And I want to see if that will cause me to do it. I know there's a kind of a story, but it's not enough. It has a good story, it just isn't spoon-fed. No. And that was my big concern, I think. I don't think that will matter, to be fair, as much on the stream. We could make the story as we go. But yeah, I know a few people have asked me to do it because they want to see me rage on stream. As I've never done that, and I don't plan to. But I think Elden Ring might be the game to make me do it. So they have suggested it. But yeah, I don't know. It's something I'm considering. Obviously, we've got Rogue to finish off, which we should get the majority done tomorrow. 2 more Assassin's Creed games, a Unity and Syndicate. We have got the side-scrolling 2.5D games of Assassin's Creed to do as well, although they're quick and small. And then we're then on to something else, and we haven't made that final decision yet. Ghost of Tsushima, a few people have mentioned, so there's a few things we're kind of thinking about once we finish the Assassin's Creed stuff. So yeah, it's on that list. It's just when and if. Well, it's not an if, it's when, more than anything else. Most of it. Good evening, gaming. How are you? Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. Most of it's optional, but if you're interested in all the side quests, they are there and have a good lore. So that could be quite cool. Wait for new Lord of the Rings. I've heard about Lord of the Rings, and that is something I'm looking at. Also, there's the new DC game in October that I'm looking at. There's a new Marvel game hopefully coming this year, Midnight Suns. I'm looking at that as well. Well, that's a bit slower paced, but I think that could be good. There was something else. I'm on the edge. Edge is probably the wrong word. I'm on kind of a ledge. That's wrong as well. What is the word? I'm in the middle. I'm sat on the fence about Harry Potter, because the new Harry Potter game is out supposedly this year. That's meant to be amazing. The way they've designed it and all that is meant to be brilliant. And I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't know. It's not my thing, but then some of these things may not be your thing. Once you give them a go, you love it. My other half, on the other hand, loves Harry Potter. But it's all open world, haptic triggers all involved. It looks interesting, to say the least. But yeah, Lord of the Rings, I've not heard lots about it. I've heard a few things. Ghost of Tsushima was really good. Yeah, a lot of people have suggested us doing that. Would definitely be more you'll give than Elden Ring. Yeah, I think so. Fantastic storyline and just as beautiful game overall. A lot of people have asked us about Ghost of Tsushima, and it should be free for PlayStation Plus at the end of this month, because we gained the new PlayStation Plus in the UK at the end of this month. So I believe I'm going to get Director's Cut for free. Should be a bonus. You're good. You got Death Stranding Director's Cut 4 hours into it. Oh wow, and you're enjoying it. Good. Worth the play for exploring. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know it's something that Keller said to us to give a go, Death Stranding. We just haven't got round to it yet. Never take more screenshots of trees and stuff in the game. As in Ghost of Tsushima. Oh really? Oh wow. Yeah, Suicide and Gotham Knights. Gotham Knight is the DC game I'm looking forward to. I'm keeping a lot of eyes on that at the minute. There is a chance you'll get delayed again, to be fair. The other thing we're thinking about, this often happens on stream, for those that don't always join us, we start playing something and we do chat some of it, quite a bit of it as well, is we haven't played before ever, and even off stream years ago, whatever, I've never played God of War. And mainly because I always thought it's quite linear. I've been told it's not, but I have one of the older God of Wars where we could play at any point, and obviously the new one is out later this year, so that's also another one on the list that we're thinking about. As I say, we've got Rogue to finish off. We'll know exactly roughly how long is left of that after tomorrow morning stream. Then we've got Unity and Syndicate, and then the 2.5D side scroller, and then we've got this open space to kind of decide what comes next. I say we, I mean you guys deciding what comes next, obviously, because it's down to you guys. When we get closer to it, we'll have a list. I'll have dates of other games coming out we're interested in as well, and we'll decide how we do this thing. Obviously, if there's a DLC to Horizon Forbidden West, that's something we want to look at. If anything else comes for Valhalla, we're going to need to have a look at that. It's not as if I haven't got the time, is it? That's the thing. So it's just scheduling this stuff in. I know you're excited for Ghost of Tsushima, aren't you, gaming? I think Death Stranding is perfect because you can choose to do side activities or main and explore and walk, then do what you want. Story really interesting. Oh, cool. That was one of the others that worried me about the story being a bit iffy, but actually I've been told it's really good. That's a solid series. We could get into it, couldn't we? That's the thing. I think after the Assassin's Creed, we should do God of War series. That's the thing. You know, this is what we've got to decide. Would have to start the original though, since you enjoy 100% a franchise. I do enjoy a good franchise run. But this is why we were talking about Ghost of Tsushima maybe next, mainly because we've done a long franchise. Would it be worth doing a one-off and then another franchise after that? Was why we were talking about maybe Ghost of Tsushima first. Don't play God of War. At least 3 and 4 Kratos in for his week as mouse. Oh really? So the one we've got, I don't know the one we've got offhand, to be fair. It's part of the PlayStation Plus collection. I've got to check this now, because if I don't look it up, it'll bug me if I don't know. It's part of the PlayStation Plus collection we got as part of PS5, and it was, come on, show up, God of War. It's not going to tell you which one, is it? It's not going to tell you which one. 2018 God of War remastered. Living as a man outside the shadow of the gods, Kratos must adapt to unfamiliar lands, unexpected threats, and second chance of being a father together with his son Atreus. So yeah, 2018. It's a remastered one, I believe. It came as part of the PS5 PlayStation Plus collection. So I'm not sure which one that is and where it hits in the franchise and how we'd be able to go back, to be fair. The story is very deep in Death Stranding. Actually, I didn't think it was. Ghost of Tsushima is enjoyable and quick platinum if you're 100%. Oh, is it quite quick? I didn't know it was quite quick, to be fair. You can 100% get a... I'm getting confused now with the abbreviations. You can 100% GOT in about a week if you go hard in the paint. What's GOT? Am I confusing myself? Death Stranding's that. Ghost of Tsushima is GOT. Is that TW, God of War? About 30 to 40 hours. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's the recent God of War, is it? Ghost of Tsushima can be done in about 40 hours as well. So this is the thing. We'll make these decisions closer to the time, admittedly. But once we get to a point of we know we're finishing Syndicate and any DLC and stuff, we will then start making these, or you guys will then start having choices to make of what comes next. Obviously, we've got the episodic stuff as well, which I don't know what's happening, but out of nowhere, the views are going through the roof. Or I think they're going through the roof. With 100 people viewing one episode, for me, that's going through the roof. So that's been really surprising. So we've got that still going on. So there are some games I think will suit more episodic content rather than live streams. But I think things like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, they're not going to suit episodic. I think a live stream would suit that kind of thing better. So it's something we've got to make decisions on as time goes on. We'll get there though. It's all going to depend on Amazon moving house and all that stuff. If I'm forced to. But yeah, we'll get there. You should have one series, one main game, and then the episodes. Yeah, that never works out, does it, though, gaming? Originally, if you remember, when we started streaming, when I first had the accident and first started recovering, we only streamed and only played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That was it. Then we moved on to, we did some GT Sport, and then, yeah, I've now got, 3 different episodic series on the go, contemplating doing a 4th, but with the same game we're already doing. 2 different live stream games on the go, plus the subscriber special live stream as well. Quite a bit, haven't we? I was 2 easy trophies away from platinum on Tsushima, but I was borrowing off a friend. Oh wow! And now you don't have it anymore. Oh, that's horrendous. That's really bad. Sorry about hearing that, the high man. That's really bad. So God of War series, Death Stranding or Ghost? Yeah, I don't know. Gaming keeps me extremely busy. If I'm not streaming and no one's home, so them afternoons where I've got like 2 hours before my boy gets home from school or anything like that, it's editing, it's voicing over, uploading thumbnails and all that good stuff. And then the evenings I don't stream, I'm recording to then edit. It's constant on the go, but I like that. You remember the stream you joined in? Yeah, it's a long time ago now, isn't it? You're going to have to get it back. You need to get it off so you can polish it off, absolutely. Oh, I know what you mean, gaming, though. The original plan was to keep everything simple, and it's kind of grown from there. But yeah, and man, like he says, you know, the enemy is the BG. Oh, the enemy in the BG. In the background. Yeah, we need to actually read this, don't we? So we can defeat the enemy. We're getting sidetracked a little. But yeah, I'm glad everything keeps you busy. I'm glad you guys keep being involved. And, you know, it's been, 18, 19 months now? And we know we're not getting better. We know that is what it is. But if it wasn't for gaming, I don't know where I'd be. Okay, Anyway, let's defeat this person we've just actually meant to read about, so we know how to defeat him. So, an enigmatic pitch-black archer will switch weapons for a certain amount of time, deploying a shield that blocks damage because attacks it carries is defended by shields. So we don't want to use shields because it will deploy a shield of its own. Gain an attack increase during this period at the cost of its HP. The attack increase of Shadowy Husk defender gains in this way can be stacked multiple times. Right. We need to be a bit careful then with this one. Oh yeah, Genshin. You know, just that thing we've got on in the background. It's all good. I don't mind. You know, we started with the subscriber special 3 weeks ago now. We started that, and within for the first 10 minutes, we just chatted. And I don't mind that. You know, my focus has always been the chat above the game. And that's why, this is what I've said before. I'm going to chat and try and beat it. I'm kind of in two minds whether I'd actually want to get 1,000 subscribers. Because imagine if we had 1,000 people in stream at once. I think I don't know how I'd be able to play a game. Because I just want to talk. Especially if we've got good conversations going on. And obviously, that's not what we're meant to be doing, is it? But I do enjoy the chat side of things. That's the thing. This guy's going down a lot easier than I expected him to be. It's just about down. I thought he'd be a lot harder than that. There we go. I thought because we had to read something about him so we knew what we had to do, that'd be really difficult. That wasn't that bad at all. Okay. Some mushrooms here. It's good to pick up a few mushrooms. Someone's talking around here, we can hear. Who's talking? Okay, some enemy over there, that's fine. Dimming mushrooms call for help. So, someone... Okay, I think that's a side quest. I think is to go and talk to someone. Sorry, I'll catch back up with chat now. At least I beat it. We've actually moved on from what we were a minute ago. All you remember is me and Keller, and then Kathy and Cass joined, and more people. Absolutely. Yeah, you know, those were the early days, wasn't it? A lot of streams do just that. I think that's the main thing, isn't it? Yeah, 1,000 would be crazy. It would be if they're all in chat at once. Yes, Simmer, you got an India. You can buy it from the shop. Oh, sorry, not India. You mean idea. Sorry. You can buy the spear for Shao from the shop. Which shop? You and Keller in chat when I started. It was, yeah. That seems so long ago now, doesn't it? Did you ever watch Penguins? You don't have so many streams where it's just chilling with chat and flipping through YouTube videos and things. I don't, to be fair. I don't catch as many streams as I want to. Like I say, if I'm not streaming myself, I'm editing, I'm voicing over. And if I'm not doing that, my boy's home with me. So I don't get to watch many streams. I have managed to pop into Keller's a few times. When I've just happened to catch it on. But yeah, I don't get into streams enough. Most of the stuff I watch now, I'm watching after the fact. More than anything else. I just don't have a chance to. Okay, so there is something to pick up here. That mushroom is incredible. No, it doesn't mean because I kind of enjoy the small community, because then with 1,000... I don't think you'd ever get 1,000 people in chat at the same time though, would you really? I think I'd be really surprised if that ever happened. So I think we're safe in that regard. But I like the small community feel. You know, this is why I've never been fussed about growth and getting bigger. That mushroom is incredible. Sorry. Just seeing the mushroom. Look at that. That's so cool. Yeah, that's why I've never been worried about it. And this is why when I get to like 100 of views on a video, I'm like, wow, why is that happening? Because it seems really alien and shouldn't be happening. That's the thing. I think we need to climb this to get one of the adjuvant upgrades by the looks of things. Let's climb up. Yeah, come on, climb on. There he is. I knew we had to climb on it. Oh yeah, some would be support, some would be in streams. Exactly. I wouldn't expect 1,000 people in a stream. That'd be incredibly difficult to keep on top of as well. But we're miles away, and like I say, this is why I'm not fussed about growing and all that, and why I don't really keep much of an eye on numbers. Every time I have a look, and it's like, wow, that's changed a bit. Other than that, I don't generally take much notice. What are these things? Are these a new enemy? They look new. I don't recognise them, although they all just jumped in the air. Okay.
Dodge this.
Yeah, they're like little, I think, octopus? Similar? I want the chest, that's the only reason we're doing this. Fungal spores, so they're mushrooms. They look like little octopus, but yeah, mushrooms then.
Take this.
That's quite cool. Fungal spores. We'll take the fungal spores.
I'll keep this close.
Right, I'm trying to do too many things at once now, aren't I? So Simmer, you were saying, hang on, I've lost some of the chat again. Kind of thing about getting back into YouTube and doing these episodes that you do, like Watch Dogs. To be honest, they take a lot of time. All the episodes do take time, but I really enjoy doing it. And I think if you enjoy doing it and it works for you, then go for it, gaming. Absolutely go for it. No worries, gaming. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon, I'm sure. Look after yourself, and we'll speak soon, gaming. You like waking up in the morning checking my analytics while I drink my coffee. It's like checking the newspaper. I don't check them. Good evening, Rowdy. Is it Rowdy? Sorry for my pronunciation if that's horrendous. But good evening. How are you? Yeah, I don't check very often. And like I did the other day, and I was really surprised. And I went on Discord and said, "What's going on?" Got over 100 odd views on one episode, and then it's continued ever since. And that just caught me massively by surprise. The red set weapons from the shop. So do you mean in the? I think you mean. Do you mean in the shop where the wishes shop? Sorry, my best friend's house was hit by thunder, so I got shocked. We're all good, thanks. God, house got damaged a little. Sorry, let me that again. Best friend's house was hit by thunder. Oh wow. Is everything okay? Are they all okay though? That's bad. Shop where you buy characters. Okay, let's have a look. So, you mean this one? The one that I said I would never spend any money in. Yeah, I forgot you buy weapons. So I've always said from the start we wouldn't spend the star glitter. I don't know what I was saving it for, but I just always said I wouldn't use it. As long as they're all okay, Dennis, that's the main thing. Oh, wow. I'm assuming they're going to have to get all their electricals checked and stuff. Wouldn't we? Wouldn't they, I think? That's really bad. It's a bad set, is it? Okay. I've never looked at stuff in that. Maybe next one. We'll keep an eye out. As soon as we get a spear, Zhao becomes useful. A lot of your Battlefield clips got picked up in weird places from the shorts reel. It's fun to see like 3% of your views are from Japan or Russia randomly on a clip. Yeah, it is weird when you see that. I must admit, I had a random one. So my Marvel Avengers streams, we haven't played it in a while to be fair, because it become very grindy. My Marvel Avengers streams, I noticed they all got picked up from a video someone did where all Marvel Avengers are dead in 10 years. And that was what was advertising the streams. It was really weird. The only thing I have noticed in all these new views on the videos, obviously dislikes are increasing, but so are likes, and that's normal and that's fine. I have started saying in some of the videos, if you dislike the video, let us know in the comments why. I'm always up for constructive criticism. I don't think anyone's going to say anything, but you just never know. It's worth asking the question. Okay, we can't get up there. I've got to go back this way to get back up. Yeah, my views at the minute, from when I looked the other day, they're all coming from suggested videos from YouTube. So for some reason, YouTube is now out of the blue pushing them. How long it will last, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's nice. We're getting a few new subscribers on which that's the main thing. The house took a hit. So yeah, I'm assuming the house took a hit by thunder. They're going to have to get all the electrics checked, aren't they? That's pretty bad. At least the main thing is they're okay. That's the main things. You want the red one, do we? Okay. Okay. So this boss over here we have taken on previously and defeated in the chasm. He will jump twice. There we go. And now we need to defeat him again, and by the looks of things.
Thunderclap!
Get out of here! Let's light it up!
Right, so a loaded
Everybody
reaction.
stand back!
Take that. Got to get out of the way of him rolling.
To ashes!
I'm so glad her shield does block her when she's doing that, because that saves her there. Right, let's get this guy defeated, and then we'll carry on, heading for this gate we're looking for. Lady took a bit of a hit there. Nice melt damage. What we got? There's a chest open for that. That's a bonus.
Off we go.
I didn't know he had a chest waiting for us. I just saw him there. We have defeated one of him earlier, so
Is this
that's a bonus.
an answer from this world?
Yeah, so if the house to get, I'm assuming you'll need all the electrics checked. Found out like 30% of your viewer base on Battlefield from the UK, so it changed my upload time. Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? If you know where the people are in the world that are watching, changing your upload time. I've moved mine around a few times, but just not randomly, but just trying to fit in around streams and stuff as well. First thing in the morning or late at night always does consider better than midday. It's because of where you are though, isn't it? That's the thing. Weird question, but can I see your builds? Yeah, absolutely. Wrong button. No, that was the right button. On console, this is really weird. You press one direction. It doesn't always let you do that one. See? That's food, and that wasn't what I pressed. So that's our build for the Traveller. 11,000 HP, 1,000 attack, 800, just short of 850 defense. Because we don't grind and very rarely spend resin, we don't get many upgrade materials for getting the characters higher levels, and that's something I'd need to change, but I refuse to grind. So that's something we've got to work on. Beidou is 12,800 HP, 800 attack, 400 defense.
Ready.
Bennett, we just got him to level 50 the other day.
Ow!
10,000 HP, 580 attack, defense 540. He's our main healer, basically. Kaya, 7,600 HP, 400 attack, 5 defense. Here's one I need to work on a little more, to be fair. Obviously, we've got Zhao a week or so ago in the banner. He was our pity pool. The only reason he's low is we haven't got a decent weapon for him. We are currently, the only weapon he's got is the white tassel. We haven't got anything better. We've got Sucrose as well. She's pretty good. We haven't used her for a while, to be fair. Kiki, we've got to get her leveled up from level 40.
1, 2,
We got her
3,
ages. That was her first level, first 5-star character. Yun Jin, again, we haven't really used her. There's lots of these characters we haven't used. Seiyu, we got recently, actually. I think we got a couple of constellations. No, we didn't. Who did we get? We got a couple of constellations in one hit. We got one there. I'm sure we got someone and got like 4 constellations in one go. Or 3. Lisa, obviously, was one of the first Electro characters we used. Barbara, we used to use as a healer. We haven't used her for ages now. I think she's our only Hydro person, to be fair. Doma, again, we haven't used. Zhangling we used a little bit, but again, lack of spear. Amber we used very early on at the start, and then I carried on using her to wind someone up, because it was funny. We haven't used her in a while because her bow is horrendous. Aloy is just Aloy and shouldn't really be in this because she's not that good. Noelle we got, never really used. Rosario we've never really used. Kuju Sara, never used. And Zhong Yun, again, never used really. Yeah, absolutely. No worries at all. We have been trying to have multiplayer streams and stuff as well. It went to the wayside a little bit recently, but it's something we do want to get back to normal. Like the last stream we did, earlier on this week, Simmer dropped in at the end of the stream and we did some multiplayer bosses and things. The weekly bosses together at the end. And I know the game is encouraging a lot more multiplayer, isn't it? There is a lot more rewards now for multiplayer in terms of achievements and things. So they are trying to encourage a lot more multiplayer gaming between people. So because of that, we do want to be doing more of it. Not just because of that, but before, multiplayer was a bit weird because a lot of stuff you couldn't do. Whereas now, you can. Where's she gone?
Let me amuse myself a little.
So yeah, we definitely want to do a lot more multiplayer stuff. Especially now the game is encouraging it a lot more. I think we defeated her. We did. Wait, stop. Who are you? Why are you here? Just suddenly ran in my mind and started talking to us. And why are you attacking me? Because you attacked us. Did she? I'm pretty sure she attacked us. Or did I just attack her randomly because I saw her there and thought we should attack her? I know I'll be the only one from Croatia here. I got here when you played Assassin's Creed. It was in your rec because listening to Skillet Music Band. The music in Assassin's Creed AMV. Oh really? Oh wow. You're the only one from Croatia that I'm aware of. I know there's people from all over the world we got. But yeah, you're the only one that's told me they're from Croatia. Kella's from Poland that I'm aware of. Cass is from, I want to say India, but he's probably going to go mad at me for saying that, to be fair. But yeah, everyone's from all over the place. I think that's the nice thing is we've met so many people from so many different places, and it's quite nice to learn how they live and what they do and all that kind. I like all that. You love this quest, do you, Simmer? Okay. Chechen mages are adorable. I thought she was attacking us, so I attacked her. So now she's making me doubt whether she attacked us or not. Why are you attacking me? You're the one to talk. We saw you sneaking around. Maybe she didn't attack me first. Since you're the bad guy here, why don't you explain yourself first? Katerina. My name is Katerina Snetchva. I don't know how to say that. Snetshevna. Apologies for pronunciation if that is horrendous. I'll go for Katerina, shall I? That'll do. I can say that. My name is the most I can divulge. My apologies. We just want to know what's happening. We aren't trying to interrogate you. Sorry, that really is all I can disclose. What are the Fatui doing here? That's classified. Oh, is it now? Come on, bad guys do a thing for being secretive. You're right, we're the bad guys and that's what we do. Alright, time's up for the question and answer session. We've got company. Really? That's to feed the floating fungi that emerged. Okay. That's the only thing with that. They float. Her attack misses then. Because they decide to float in the air. Come here. Stop floating.
Out of the way! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
That was a nice hit in the end. Try and hit them while they're on the ground, really. Stop them floating away. There we go. Go apologise to child. That's true. And what food is special to each state? Yeah, everyone has a different food, don't they? Who was we talking to the other day on stream about food? And they was discussing some of the dishes they have, and yeah, completely different to what I'm used to. But that's why it's interesting meeting these people from all over the place, because you learn so many different things. Croatia only food is called sama. Oh really? Oh wow. What does that consist of? Thank you for not stabbing me in the back. The feeling is mutual, so the two have all have trust issues. I'm going for that. Although I don't know where you got that impression. This isn't a romantic place to try hitting on me. Come to my hideout if you wish to talk. So Katerina thinks we're hitting on her. And she leaves. Ah, isn't she a fatuous? Is it really okay to just let her go instead of sending her to the middle lift? I don't think she'll be going to the middle lift, to be fair. Alright, Paimon gets it, forget it. She didn't hurt us after all. Let's let her go off the hook this time, shall we? So I've just seen what time it is. We need to be a bit wary of time. We've got about 20 minutes left. I didn't realise the time was already. So then when you do chat and when you just crack on, time flies. Okay. There's something to pick up over here. If we can find it. It's the upgrades we need. Although I can't see it. Could be further away than we think, couldn't it, actually, to be fair? It's not going to show me on the map, I don't think, is it? I think it's over here somewhere. Okay. We've got about 20 minutes. Let's try and keep on with the quest, I think. For the time being. We're heading... Okay. Nice chest.
Is this
Another one done.
an answer from this world?
Okay, I've lost where we're heading. I think it's this way then. Looking at that. I think this is the gate this way. There's one thing you can learn from England. It's rain day every day. I disagree. That's not what you can learn from England. It wasn't rainy. It was raining on and off today. Actually. No, it wasn't today. Yesterday was raining on and off. Today wasn't raining on and off. Today was sunshine. And we're due a heat wave, they're saying as well, to be fair. No, it doesn't rain every day. This most of the time, not every day. I think the big thing to know from England is, I suppose, I don't know, what is there really to know about England? Food-wise, there's lots to know. Shepherd's pie and good stuff like that. I know you. I wasn't going to say you're being dramatic. I know what you mean, though. Everyone assumes England rains all the time, and it does a lot, but it doesn't. Yeah, we have really well. Now we have really hot summers. Years ago, when I was a kid, we never did. Not as bad as we do now. And winters years ago used to be very snowy. We don't really have that as much now. It's kind of changed as the years have gone on. Tea, yeah, we have tea. Lots of tea. Can't stand coffee. Love tea. But yeah, that's probably an English thing. Although it's an English thing now, I think that comes from India originally. You make meatballs with your hands and roll it in cabbage with tomato as soup. We don't... do you mean you do that? Because we make meatballs with our hands, but we don't roll it in cabbage. We use tomato though. Oh, that's Sama, sorry, that's what I wanted to check. Because I'm sure we don't do that. So Sama is meatballs with your hands, like we do. You roll it in cabbage with tomato as soup. Really? Oh, wow. That sounds interesting. Not sure about the rolling in cabbage part, but the actual elements of it sound good. There's a cold soup that actually originates from Spain called gazpacho, and I love that. Guys, our rain is made out of tea. You can drink it. Our rain is made out of maple syrup. In Canada, exactly. Your rain is definitely maple syrup there in Canada, isn't it? Right. Let's carry on with this. We're going to run out of time for this quest in a second. So we'll see how far we can get done. Right. Hey, Soldier Boy, you're here. What are you doing here? What's wrong? You don't look so good. Did I annoy you in some way? You know, Paimon's having trouble telling who looks worse between the two of you. The road ahead is very dangerous, so you need to get some rest. Go for rest. You know, everyone's actually really concerned about you. Please don't care so little about your own safety. She's not going to give in, is she? There's no way she's going to give in. Of course I know they're worried, but it's like I said before. This is what an adventurous life should be like. Should it? No adventurers in this world would balk in the face of danger. Okay. And I have no wish to lie in bed in my dotage, withered by age, relying on others to eat or even to get myself to the toilet. I think there's a slight difference between looking after yourself and getting to the point of relying on others to go to the toilet, to be fair. If the alternative is stability and boredom, I'll choose danger any day. I'd rather lay my life down here than lie in some cushy bed waiting for time to claim me. I get her reasoning, but a little bit dramatic. Your mum uses rice also in a meatball. Oh, wow. I like the idea of rice and meatballs. That's quite cool. I've done something similar. Cooked rice, though, not raw. And I've made the meatballs and then put that in around them on the outside and then deep fry them. That's nice. I belong here, I know it. A comfy job with the ministry, that's not for me. Kadai's Mora, it doesn't own me. And as opposed to those lucky few who have visions, adventure, exploration, challenge, these are things that only can be truly experienced by normal people like us. Is she true calling the traveller normal? Don't quite think he fits that genre, really. So when it comes down to it, it's all about you, huh? Haven't you spared a single thought for others? I've said it before, this is my own personal business, it's got nothing to do with anyone else. I'm sorry that they might feel bad about the matter, but must you really go deep into such dangerous places? You want to leave a memory of yourself behind, do you? She wants to leave a memory of herself. I'll go for that one. Would you rather listen to Paimon for 10 years or having level 1 characters? AR-60 player. I'll go for the level 1 characters. Paimon bugs me. The voice of Paimon absolutely bugs me. So I'll go for level 1 characters. Oh, does it because I don't fall apart? Yeah, see, I've done it so where you put it on the outside and then deep fry it. That is lovely. I haven't what it's called, though. Yes, I mean, no, I mean, yes, I don't want to be forgotten. At least this way I'll leave some maps behind, and I'll have borne witness to the sights of the chasm. And I would have accomplished all this stepping into the realm of the forbidden as a normal human being. And the trail of the Yaksha who defended Li Wei in legends might be behind this gate if I could reach that place. I don't know if I can make it there, but I wish that it could get closer to those unknown places. Perhaps we might truly find the reason for the anomalies here in the chasm. Everyone needs a rest, ordinary or not. There may be worse things behind that gate. I'm going to go for everyone needs a rest. Someone deep fry me. We're all worried about you. Please don't take such poor care of yourself. Do you know what? I'm really looking forward to getting back to the Archon quest when I don't have to read it all out and that's who does it for you. And what you need to do right now is regain your strength. Please go back to camp and take a rest. She's not going to go and take a rest. Yeah, that's right. She totally get some rest. The road ahead is still plenty dangerous. You can just wait for us to finish clearing the obstacles ahead before following after. It won't be too late. Anyway, someone needs to record down what we've seen, right? If no one records the stuff, no one will remember it after all. We've got a point there, Paimon. Paimon being reasonable. Say it isn't so. We'll go for the sarcastic answers, I think. It's quite late for me to have chips. It's like 20 past 11 at night. Come on, Sergeant Wood, what are you talking about? I couldn't help myself. I get it, I'll go back if you insist, but please, you keep your wits about you as well. We will. Stay safe on the way back now. Does that mean we open the door? Now, I've got to be wary of time. We've got about 10 minutes left. My concern is I don't know how much more we can do without getting stuck, and we have to continue on, so I've got to be a bit wary of this. Paimon has no idea if she really heard a word we said. Probably not. Okay. Open the gate. What is behind the gate? I think there's something above the gate. We're going to use the key to the Stony Hall. Okay, I was hoping more the door would open, to be fair. Okay. More upgrades. Perfect. What is that? That crystal looks familiar. Let's have a look, shall we? I think we're about 6 short of an upgrade, to be fair. Lumen Stone Ore. Nice. Got a Fatui action log part. IV. Isn't IV 5? I think it's 5. I'm behind the gate, surprise. An explosion has occurred, cause unknown. The Mokosh device, which should have theoretically been able to clear the abyssal corruption from this place, has overloaded and been destroyed. The black pollutant on the main fragment has begun to regenerate. We need to sum up what we've learned thus far. One or several hard strikes aimed at key stress points on the main fragment can cause the black matter to retreat. Our scouting party have discovered human activity in different locations. Whether they're human or some other creature is unclear, but perhaps they might even be the culprits behind the black matter's propagation. Okay, so the Vituri have been investigating this. Go within the gate to investigate. So when I start getting worried about enemies, I know we're really pushing our luck on how far we can get on the characters' levels we are currently at. I think that's why I worry, is that I'm waiting for that point where we can't go anymore. Because I keep expecting it to happen, and so far it's not. But it should have done by now.
Get out of here!
Oh, why did it move? It jumped up just so I didn't want it to. There we go. Okay. By the way, you need mod maybe. Here, free as a boss fight, is there? Okay, we've got 10 minutes. Yeah, I haven't actually got any mods. I've got different things ongoing in the background, but I haven't actually ever done mods, to be fair, on the chat. It's something I need to look at. It's something I've been thinking about for a while, to be fair. I just never got around to doing it. Generally, if we get any spam and stuff, I just deal with it as and when. More than anything else. Right, there's a chest over here. Don't fall down. If there's a boss here, do you reckon we could do it in 10 minutes? Okay. Come here. If these fall off, does it still count as defeated, and do I still get the chest? I suppose if they die it does, doesn't it?
Get out of here!
He didn't fall down enough, did he? How did he not die? I did die, cool. One left and then we get the chest. Oh, you have to fight the chasm boss, do we? Okay, we may have to stop before then. Because we probably won't have time this evening to do it. But we will do it next week. I'll pull them down. Because we will be live, I don't know what day yet. Because now Physio's moving to a Tuesday for next week. I think Wednesday the week after, which won't affect things massively. But we'll have a morning stream and an evening stream next week again. I just need to work out times, dates, and things. So we're still at 10 days of this event. So we have got time to still do as much as we can to get as many rewards as we can from this. So we're okay in that respect. 10 days is plenty.
Get out of here!
And I know, obviously, once we do this, we do open up something else. I know that. There's another one. All I want is the chest. Come here. Don't fall down before I kill you. Please don't fall. Please die. If he didn't die, I've got to go after him. He did die. Perfect. Okay, now we can grab the chest.
A reward
And
on
the Chasm
road.
Treasure Hunter achievement. Yeah, we will probably... Hang on, sorry. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's something I need to look into. I need to get all that set up. But yeah, any volunteers, I'm more than happy to sort it out with. There's a few... I know a few of you are already mods on the Discord, to be fair, as well. And I appreciate that. I need to look into it, don't I? It's on my list of things to do. Do you know what? I think some of it's because I never thought I'd grow. I didn't want to grow. It wasn't about growing. So because of that, it's something I never really looked into. But I know I should. And it makes sense. Okay. I don't know how far down we can get. I'm kind of looking for a fast travel point. Because at least that way, we can come back straight away here next time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a boss.
Take this.
Yeah, that's a boss.
Power that ended Haishan!
Right, let's defeat this guy and see where we are. We are drastically running out of time.
Freeze.
That works.
Get out of here!
Do
Everybody
need a
stand
heal,
back!
really.
Bellowing thunder.
This guy doesn't stand a chance. I'll say that now. There we go. I thought that would be a bit trickier, but that actually was really good. Okay. A few things to pick up. Right, we need to get to the point of where we can stop, and I'm just not sure. We're probably going to have to come all the way back down here again, aren't we? Because I don't think there's going to be a fast travel point nearby. And we are just about out of time. I know the quest takes us there. If I go to there, is that continue on? That's my concern. I think we're probably better off not going there and stopping. Yeah, Bennett was the character. Yeah, Bennett's our healer. Yeah, I'm thinking we are at just about our time. I've literally got a couple of minutes. I think we're gonna have to hold. We're gonna have to go back. If we go off and heal, fast travel back to here, and we finish there for the day, for the evening. And then next time we're gonna have to quickly run through this bit again. Although it's quite quick, to be fair, to get there. We won't have as many things to fight. I wouldn't have said, because we've done those. And then this bit continues on in the next stream. That's kind of my thinking. I kind of wish there was another fast travel point for closer, but I don't think there's going to be. So let's quickly heal. I know I haven't done commissions, but I was trying to focus on the event more than anything else.
When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though.
Right, everyone is healed. We'll fast travel back to the chasm. And then we will chat before we finish for the evening. It's going to happen one day, man. I mean, this usually I'm friends with us 40,000 or more subs. I know quite a few YouTubers with lots of subs, but they always wanted and aimed for subs, where for me it was never about that. I started this because I had an accident and it changed everything. So for me, I never actually honestly thought we would get to this point. You know, I was never really worried if one person watched or 10. It was never a big deal. So I didn't really plan this far ahead in that kind of regard, if that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't actually plan 18 months, 19 months later to still, well, to be enjoying it this much. Let's come off this. As that we have finished for the evening for Genshin Impact, I'm afraid. Yeah, I kind of thought I'd be back to work, all be good, healed, and obviously things have changed. But yeah, I definitely need to sit down and work these things out. It's like, I know I need a capture card. I've got to wait, obviously, until the insurance sorts itself out and all that gets sorted. And a better laptop to run that from, because then the quality of the streams will improve as well. The reason we don't use a camera, the reason we don't use a camera is I can't stay still. I need to move around to keep myself not in too much pain, if that makes sense. Then, you know, when you see the pillars, you know you'll be fine. So the serpent spine, then, we look to be fighting next time with Genshin Impact, which will be next week, then, by the sounds of things. I need to work out when. I think it'll be Wednesday morning. So, like, 8:45 AM GMT, I think will be the serpent spine, then, by the sounds of it. That could be interesting. I don't think we'll beat it, but we'll give it a go. No, you're not overstepping, Dennis, not at all. I've been quite open about it from the start. All my channel updates, I always give an update on how I am, as that's the whole point of doing this. So basically, short story, short version, I was travelling to work on my motorbike, journey I'd done many, many times before, and a car pulled out in front of me, and I had nowhere to go. He claimed he didn't see me. I hit the side of the vehicle. I got thrown backwards off the motorbike. I fractured 2 vertebrae in my spine, T7 and T11. And at the time, they thought I'd sprained my ankle. 6 months later, we went for an MRI because the foot was getting worse, significantly worse. And inside the ankle, I have fractured. What have I done? I've torn ligaments. I've damaged the Achilles. I've shortened the Achilles. Damaged the ligaments. I've torn parts off the bone. And lots of other things inside the ankle, physically inside. And then I've also now got CRPS, which is chronic regional pain syndrome in the ankle, which causes a whole host of issues, which they can't operate to fix the internal problems because of the CRPS. The fractures on the spine aren't healing properly, so they're talking about putting a plate in the spine. The foot will never heal. I've lost most of my lateral movement, so my up and down on the foot doesn't work. So I have to use a crutch or a wheelchair sometimes. Can't wiggle my toes basically of my own accord. They do it themselves. They kind of move randomly themselves. And it's ultra sensitive. Like most days, if I try and walk on the foot or put pressure on it, even with a crutch, it feels like I'm walking on glass. I can be randomly sitting there, and my foot will just pulse pain through the ankle itself. It is horrendous. Hot and cold are weird. But because of the spine, I can't sit up very much. So the reason we don't have a camera is because I need to move to keep the back moving, but I've got to be careful with the movement because the foot doesn't like too much movement. It's an ongoing battle. Thank you, Don Man. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. You missed the summer. I didn't do them. I completely forgot, Simmer. I've just twice I've done that to you, isn't it? You said about doing wishes and I've completely forgot about it. We didn't quite have enough for 10. I think what we'll do is next stream of Genshin Impact, I'll make sure we've got enough for 10 wishes, and we'll do in one go, Simmer. Yeah, I completely forgot again. My massive apologies, Simmer. That's twice I've done that now for you. I do apologise. It's because we got talking and sidetracked and all this other stuff, and yeah, apologies, Simmer. But yeah, so the next stream, I'll let you know on Discord when the next stream is. It'll be next week, so we should be able to do weekly bosses again as well, Simmer. So if we arrange a decent time to do it, we need to level up Zhao, exactly. So we'll try and aim for that next week. I'll let you know on Discord when I'm free at some point next week, and we'll try and get it done. Even if it's off stream, Simmer, we'll try and get Zhao leveled up a little bit. Do some bosses or something. Or we do it on stream, whatever's easier for you. We'll sort something out. Yeah, we still have some weeklies to do as well, don't we? If we did the quest. I don't know. I'll have to check. But yeah, I'm sure we'll sort it out. Thank you though, Simmer. Very much appreciated. You need to remind me better. I don't know why I forgot. Probably because I think I forgot because we didn't have enough for 10. And I said before, didn't I? I was always going to try and do 10 at a time. But then we did say you'd probably get enough from the shop with the dust, wouldn't we? So we would have got 10. And it just went completely out of my head, so apologies. Your panic attacks, it's going away. I hope you feel better soon. Panic attacks are horrible, aren't they? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've always find it really hard to in regards to what to say when someone says, "I hope you feel better soon." So from what we know, the foot will never heal. I'm never going to regain full movement. That's why the last expert we saw, they want to put a plate in. They're thinking of putting a plate in the spine, but also they want to try injections in the spine and the foot to do stuff to the nerve endings. But we can't do that if we have the plate. So we've got to try and work out what the best course of action is. And if the injections don't work, they want to input a device into my spine, similar to a TENS machine, attached to my nerves, to stimulate the nerves, to see if that helps the issues with the foot, like the pain side of things, to try and get that under control. I'm not very keen on that one. It's meant to be a device that I can control externally myself, but he's internal inside my spine. I'm not a massive fan, or like the idea of that. But that's something I think they want to do. We're just waiting for the insurance to agree to things, which they don't like doing. But also, the last expert in his report has put, I need to move house. Me and my family shouldn't be living in a 2-story house because I can't use stairs and never will be able to. So the motorist who pulled out was at fault, admittedly. He was found guilty by a judge and convicted of dangerous driving. His insurance have now admitted liability. It took 8 months, even though their driver was found guilty, but they did admit liability. So we're waiting on a housing expert to see if our house can be adjusted for my needs, because I can't go upstairs. I have to live basically downstairs. Luckily, her bathroom's on the ground floor. Helps massively. If it wasn't, I had no idea how I would have coped. I don't think the house can be adjusted, which means they then have to look at finding us somewhere to live, potentially subsidising rent and stuff. It's all a minefield. But then we have to agree to it in terms of it has to be roughly same size. I obviously need a space that I can have rather than be in the living room all the time. It's all a minefield. You know, it's been going on 18, 19 months. It's not going away. It's not getting better. And it's not going to. We just got to learn to live it as best as possible. And just work out, go from there, really. I mean, you could replace your foot. We have talked about it. My other half thinks it would be a lot easier if we got rid of it. But then you've also got the idea of phantom pains and stuff. I don't think it's serious enough for that to happen. Yes, it may solve the pain side of things and the sensations, but there's no guarantee I wouldn't get the phantom pains and stuff. So, yeah, it's not something I want to think about. I just want the pain to calm down. I've not had a single pain-free day since the accident. One pain-free day would be nice. But the back is just horrendous. The back's, I've been told if I didn't have the ankle injury, the back would have probably healed. But because of the ankle, we can't move as much. And that obviously puts pressure on the back. You know, and I've had to deal with, because of the lack of movement in the last 18, 19 months, I've lost the use of my hands to a degree as well. They don't work like they used to. I can't pick things up. I can't bend that very well. And my hand seize up quite a lot. I drop things. You may find on stream, when I say I've pressed the wrong button, I haven't necessarily pressed the wrong button. It's my hand didn't do what I wanted it to do sometimes. It's one of those things. But we'll deal with things. We move on. We have to learn to live with these things. Sometimes it takes time to get your head around these things, though, doesn't it? You can't walk since you was born. Oh, wow. Without holding to someone or something. So in a way, I know what you're going through. I appreciate that, Dennis. I really do. It's the big thing is getting your head around it, isn't it? I think that's the big thing. Once you can get your head round the way you have to live, I think it does make life easier. It just takes time to get to that point, and that's what I've got to deal with. But I'm getting there, admittedly. Pardon me. Sorry about that. You could get the pain patch thing is to help it calm down a bit, just slap it on your head. Yeah, no. I've heard of the pain patches, but I'm not allowed to do anything the doctors haven't said and agreed to with the insurance because it's all going through the insurance at the minute. So I can't do anything they won't agree to, basically. I think there's talk of acupuncture on the foot, and there's loads of things I want to try. Some work, some don't. It's just a matter of time, trying these things, learning, seeing what works and what doesn't, and getting some sort of normality as best as possible. We know the foot's probably not going to fully heal, which is why they're thinking of moving me house and stuff. But you've just got to learn to adapt, don't you? Do what you can. You should ask the doctor because they do help a lot. I'll speak to them and see what they say. I've heard of a pain patch. No one's kind of suggested it yet. But then every time we see a specialist, something else comes in. Like no one has said about this plate in the spine until the last specialist. So that was a new one. And every time I see a specialist, it's more bad news. And it's like, just give me it all at once, not one at a time, like every 6 month doses. I just want all the bad news in one go, but they won't. It's every 6 months they give me more bad news. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens going forward. But yeah, the reason we started streaming, to answer the earlier question as well, Dennis, the reason we started streaming was when I had the accident. a few weeks afterwards, obviously I was on my own every day. My other half was at work, my little boy's at school, so I was left to my own devices. And when you spend 8 to 12 hours on your own, not seeing anyone, not speaking to one, it's difficult, to put it mildly. I suffer from PTSD from my time in the armed forces anyway, and yeah, you do have some really bad, dark moments. So I was making the odd sporadic content for GT Sport anyway. I never took it seriously, and I kind of thought, well, I'll start streaming. So I did. One day, I never ever wanted to stream previous to the accident. But one day I thought, right, I'm on my own all day. Let's just stream. Got the laptop out. I was playing Valhalla anyway, as I hadn't had it very long, and I just started streaming. And it's kind of moved on from there. You know, I was never planning to have 3 different episodic videos on the go at once, plus 2 different types of live streams, plus a subscriber special, channel updates, and all that. I never expected any of that, and it kind of grew. I never wanted to platinum a game either, to be fair. We were doing Valhalla, and I believe it was Keller Gaming. Kathy joined us on Valhalla, I think it was, wasn't it, Kathy? And it was suggested, why don't you go for the platinum? So we did. Then that moved on. Well, let's go to Odyssey and platinum that. Then it was Origins, and it's kind of just gone from there. And some games we platinum, some games we don't, depending on trophies and stuff. And yeah, it's just kind of grown. And I'm incredibly thankful for you guys, because you do have dark days. And I've said this before in updates, and I've said it in streams. There are days when you get up and you think, not again. And then I look at my schedule and it's like, I'm streaming today. And your mood just changes. I could have no one in stream, but I could happily be playing the game we've got planned, talking to myself quite happily. Even if no one is watching, I will happily talk to myself for 3-4 hours. And my mood just changes instantly. And that's what it's all about. That's the thing. So for me, streaming is a medicine in a way, and it's helped massively when I've had really bad times, when I've felt really bad about things. Even if I just jump on Discord and just type out what's happened, that's the big thing I find. That's how it's helped. As far as parents go, it's getting better, and when they are gone, they never come back. Yeah, so you're slowly getting there then. Yes, you had to do something. I'm trying to become a singer. Okay, cool. I think it's having them goals, isn't it? To be fair, I've never had goals with YouTube. It was never an intention. You always wanted to be a singer as a kid. Absolutely, you've got to go for it. I think that's the one thing the accident taught me. You go, bestie. That's the one thing I learned very quickly from the accident, is you never know what's around the corner. So if there's something you want to do, you've got to go for it. I'm quite lucky. I've done a lot of things in my life that I'm happy with, proud of. I'm not worried if I can never do certain things again. But my message for everyone is, don't live with regret. You've got to make sure you live every day to its fullest, because you just don't know what's around the corner. As I say, I've done that route on the motorbike every day for the last few years. Never had an issue. And yeah, just one day, one guy in a rush didn't look and just pulled out, and everything changed. So you've got to live your life to your fullest, do everything you want to do when you can do it, and just don't live with regret. I think that's the big thing. I guess you won't be turning corners anymore on the streets. To be fair, it wasn't even a street. It was a main road. You turned onto the main road and just didn't look. And yeah, just ridiculous. I don't even have time to brake. But it is just honestly one of those things. You can go out tomorrow and get hit by a bus. You just don't know what's right down around the corner. So yeah, live your life to the full. That's always been my message to everyone since. But yeah, like I say, streaming was one of those things I kind of fell into, and now when I can't stream for different reasons, like school holidays and stuff, I miss it. It's one of those weird things. I never wanted to do it. I never was interested. Now I miss it when I can't. It's just, yeah, one of those things. But yeah, you're right, Dennis. We do need to look at mods and stuff. It's something I will look at and look into. And yeah, we'll sort things out. Like I say, for anyone that's not aware, there is a Discord channel. It's in all the channel, every video in the description. There's a link to it. Lots of different things on there for people if you're interested in certain games and things. Look, the moon. Where's the moon? The moon. Okay. Right. Anyway, I do have to go. We have overran a little bit, 15 minutes or so. I do have to go. But thank you all very much for another amazing stream. It's been another one. Every stream is amazing, and I know I say it every time, but it is, and it's brilliant. So thank you all very much. Really, really appreciate the conversation tonight as well. It's been really good just to chat, have a laugh and a joke. That's the main thing. Fun fact: Soldier probably could have done dailies in this time. To be fair, I probably could have done. You are right. I could have probably done them in this time. Admittedly, yes, you are probably right. To be fair. Okay, that is it for this evening, guys. Thank you all very much. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. We are back tomorrow morning with Assassin's Creed Rogue, as we trying to do the platinum for that. The story's finished. It's just the platinum, clear the map, everything else. That's tomorrow morning. And then Saturday evening, subscriber special. We are continuing Detroit Become Human, where you guys pick the choices, pick the options. It's all on you guys. I just press the buttons and watch the fun happen. So that's on you guys for Saturday evening. Detroit Become Human for the subscriber special. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. You'll see your last goodbyes. I'm horrendous at saying goodbye because I'll just chat away for ages. I know I need to go. Thank you all very much. Massively appreciated. We'll see you all soon. If we don't see you over the weekend, have a good one, and I'm sure we'll see you soon. Thank you all for watching. Look after yourselves. See you soon. Bye bye.